Hello everyone, this is Fabricio Cruz. Welcome to this kind of look over my shoulder to see how I set up my iBuzz Pro campaigns. This is, again, if you're doing it exactly how I'm doing it, again, you're going to have to test and play around with your own settings to see if this works for you. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what's working for me. So, alright, basically we're at step 1 of 4. Enter schedule information. Can't copy settings, so I like to use one that I've used before. So I'm clicking on one that I've used before, but you'll see it'll kind of populate it with the information that that I'm going to recommend that you set right now. So you see campaign type, you've got live and answering machine. That's what I set it on. My campaign is iBus Reverse Leads because that's who I'm blasting. Run date, this is today's date. If you see, today's May 27th. 4:21 p.m. Central Time. So I want it to start at 4:30 here in the next few minutes. I want it to run for 2.5 hours till 7 o'clock tonight. Local time zone is Central Time because I'm in the Central Time Zone. If you are in any of these other time zones, you select those time zones. Basically, this is so that the system knows exactly what times you're referring to when you enter it here. Let's say if you're international, you're in the UK or whatnot, just make sure that you select the time zone here and make sure that the time difference is on pace there. Alright, so but I'm gonna keep it central here. Let's see here, let's move on here. So touch tone transfer is 1. Alright, so that means whenever you've got them on the line, your your voice broadcasting message is going to say something like press 1 to get more information. So that's what's going to happen here. Touch tone voicemail, we have no voicemail because when they press 1, they're going to transfer to our voicemail. So essentially, we're not going to use the system's voicemail. Alright, so, and then we're going to give them the option to press 9 to remove. So again, you want to be polite to your people on your list, so you want to say press 9 to be removed, and you'll see, or you should have access to my script on how I say it. Caller ID, this is displaying my voicemail number, the 1-800-592-3158. That's my voicemail number. So you want that displayed on your caller ID, as well as the number when they transfer. Whenever they press 1, they're going to be transferred to this number. Essentially, you want the same number. It's pretty self-explanatory there. Report updates, you can have them sent every 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, or just upon completion. I always put completion. Put in your email address, confirm it, and click next. Alright, now we are going to load our message. So if you do not have any voice recording software on your computer, which 99% of computers do have, even if you think you don't, you probably do have it. But let's just say you don't. You'll see to record a new message, you can call this number. You'll have a user ID. This is my user ID, so just use your own user ID. But the number will be up there, and you'll be able to record it just fine. So once you do so, it'll be preloaded here in your available messages. So you select, these are all preloaded, except for these two right here are some of the custom ones that I sent. So I'm selecting that one for the live answer, and I'm going to select the same one for the answering machine because my message is essentially the same for both. Alright, so we're confirmed. Now we're going to load our leads list. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to browse and look on my hard drive for my leads list here. So let's see. Desktop. I think it's on my desktop. Alright, let me just find it here. It's got to be one of these. Yeah, reverse marketing, that's the one. Alright, so you find it, so I'm going to put reverse. This is my 3rd time voice broadcasting to this list, so I am going to put round 3 because that tells me that my 3rd attempt. Alright, so now I'm going to click on load. Alright, now it's just going to ask you to confirm, like, what is the, which column are the phone numbers that you're going to be dialing to. So, and it obviously looks like we have it right, so click on next. Alright, now it says remove numbers on the DNC. Yes, we want those removed. Removed mobile numbers. No, I don't, because it's going to remove a lot of numbers. So, but yes, we want to scrub them against the DNC. Click on next. right, so this tells us that there were this many numbers here removed from the DNC. These are how many unique numbers there are. So you can see it'll give you a breakdown of what's going on here. So I'm going to click next. Alright, now it's telling me the phone numbers in all of the time zones. Alright, so let's see, Pacific to Newfoundland. Yeah, I just want to call all of them because right now it's appropriate for me to call pretty much everyone. If it was, say, a later time, say if I was on the East Coast and I wanted to call Pacific Coast, then I would just do Pacific to Pacific or Pacific to Mountain. If it was kind of late for me but early for them. But it's pretty self-explanatory. But it is, kind of middle of the or late afternoon in Texas Central where I'm at. So it's pretty. I'm pretty safe calling all of these numbers. So let's go with update. Alright, so now we are confirming everything that we've done. Alright, got campaign type, live and answering, campaign name, iBuzz reverse leads, run date, this is set for today. These are starting at 4:30 to 7 p.m. Central Time, so that's my time zone. Caller ID number, transfer number when they press 1. Preview our message, make sure we got the right message. And again, you can preview both the live and answering machine message, but if you're going to copy what I do, it's the same message for both. Leads list, see everything looks good. So by default it's going to say current status pending. Alright, so we want to change that over to scheduled. And next it's going to ask us how many lines do we want to use. So basically, how fast do you want to go through all of these numbers? So if you want to go kind of slow, because this is your first time doing it, I suggest either 5 or 10. But if you want to kind of blast through them pretty quickly and get some quick results, you see you got 20, you can go up to 200. That list that I just uploaded of, just over 2,000 numbers, it'll call all of those 2,000 numbers here in a matter of probably less than 5 minutes if I put 200. But, I'd rather kind of have them trickle in a little bit, so I'll just put it at 20. Alright, and that's it. It's all scheduled. You see it's scheduled 4:30 to 7. It's almost 4:28, so it's about to start here in the next couple of minutes. So that's how I set up my campaigns. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. But hope you learned something from this. Alright, talk to you soon.